Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to continue our discussion on PGF plots table package. This is part 2 of the explanation. We shall straight away go to the Technic Center editor. You find here the document class article use, and of course we have used PGF plots table, URL, book tabs and long table packages for reasons which will become clear soon. I have seen many people trying an option like this: begin table / begin table, end table equal to / end table. I did not find this to work correctly. However, begin long table and end long table works correctly. But my suggestion is, what LaTeX can do, you let LaTeX to do it. Don't expect PGF plots table to do that part. You have the table environment and then input the result of or output of PGF plots table into that environment. You will get it very neatly, simply. For the purpose of clarity, I have used book tabs commands here. Every head row style before row is top row, and when we repeat the same thing, we can say append style after row is mid row, and every last row the style is after row equal to bottom row. With this we can get the tabular format for all the tables that we are going to discuss in this video. We use here to begin with a table of 3 columns, and the data is exported to the command data table so that we may use this repeatedly, and then we say PGF plots table typeset data table. Then you get this output of 3 columns with top row, mid row and bottom row here. Again, let us take the next case. We are going to create and use a column Z which has got a style like this. Create call / expression equal to this row multiplied by this row X and this row Y. Then we typeset the resultant table using the data table that we have already exported. On compilation, you will find a second table like this. You can create a new column Z as mentioned here, create on use Z, and Z is defined to be the product of the values in the columns W, X and Y, as you can find in the output correctly. Again, let us consider that we are using PGF plots table transpose. This way we can transpose a table, and the options shall be call names from W. Remember, we are going to transpose the first table. Call names from W, input call names to W, and then here we have to give the data transpose. This is a result that we will get for the input data table, and we typeset like this. And remember to use columns W dot style equal to string type. In the previous video, I have used only numbers, therefore I did not use string type. Here we necessarily have to use the string type declaration here, and then on compilation you will find the first table is transposed like this. This column is string type. Then let us take the next example. We take PGF plots table set, create column on use sum, and the style is expressed like this. Create column expression equal to this row 1, this row 1, this row 2, this row 3, this row 4 and this row 5, and the result will be the sum, the simplest method of finding the sum. And we typeset the table, PGF plots table typeset with columns W 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and then sum. And again remember to use for the first column the style is string type. And you will find for this table we have added one more column which contains the sum of the values in the previous 5 columns like this. Let us take the next case. Create and use X. Style is given like this. Create call set list equal to 1 to 100. That means number will be incremented by unity. It will be like this 1, 2, 3 etc. up to 100. And then we have another column SQ whose style is given like this. Create call slash expression equal to this row X square. And then we can accumulate. When we accumulate, we will use the command PGF math accum A plus this row SQ. Remember, initially the value of the result is 0. We start with 0. This is one method. First you find the square and then accumulate. Or you can find a sum whose style is expressed like this. Create call expression accum and then PGF math accum A plus you give the expression right here. Whenever you use accum here, we have to mention the starting value. As in the previous case, we start with 0. And then we have a new table, PGF plots table new, which has got columns X, SQ, sum1, sum2, etc. And we need only 10 rows of the loaded table. Then you will find here 10 rows. Remember, to begin with, we have a list 1 to 100. But since we have limited this to 10, only first 10 rows will be available here. Sum1 and sum2 you will find to be identical. Suppose we say here only 5. Then you will have only 5 rows here. Only 5 rows and not 10 rows. Kindly refer to this web page. The author gives a detailed coding for finding sum and mean using PGF plots table. He uses extensive code like this. To begin with, def call sum equal to 0, call num equal to 0, and then he defines a max call index using PGF math truncate macro, and the value of math call index is PGF plots table calls minus 1 because he doesn't want to sum the first column. Therefore, he would like to sum only the remaining columns. Therefore, he uses minus 1. He uses PGF plots for each ungrouped call in 1 to max call index. We have to calculate the sum and the mean. First, we have calculated the sum. of the data transposed table. And then to calculate the mean, all that we have to do is divide the sum by number of columns. You get the result. And it is typeset here. PGF plots table typeset, columns W, style is string type. The first column is string type. Let us consider the next case. Create and use a column new one whose style is expressed like this. Expression PGF math accum plus sum. We find the sum. Next column new 2 has got the product. Here we use the star, therefore we have product. Remember, since we are using here expression accum, we have to have here the starting number. And then we typeset the columns. And this is the table that we supply. Level, first row is level, and then second row 1, 2, 3, etc. up to 10. On compilation, you will find level is what we have given, and this is a sum that we have found out, and this is a product that we have found out. We start with 1, 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 3 is 6, 6 plus 4 is 10, 10 plus 5 is 15, and so on. Similarly, for product, 1 into 1 is 1, into 2 is 2, 2 into 3 is 6, 6 into 4 is 24, 24 into 5 is 120, and so on. Suppose we start with 3. Then you will find, in this case, we start with 3, 3 into 1 is 3, 3 into 2 is 6, 6 into 3 is 18, 18 into 4 is 72, and so on. Let us have it as 1 as before. Then let us take the next case. We have a 2-column table X with columns X and Y. We export it to the command loaded TBL, loaded table. We would like to find regression. Then we will say PGF plots table create call with the option linear regression, and then within curly braces we shall give regression, and then we give the table, loaded table. We also would like to find the slope. We define xdef slope is PGF plots table regression A, and then we typeset this table. I will explain this in a moment. Here we have typed the slope is within quotes the slope. On compilation, you will find this as a result. X and Y columns are provided in loaded table, and regression is calculated and typeset here. You can perform the alignment. For this, I have taken the example from the package documentation itself. Now, let me explain what I have done here. Every column dot style equal to column type dot add equal to, in the first pair of curly braces, whatever you give will be available before the column. In the second pair, whatever you give will be available after the column. I have used here at quad. Suppose we say at q quad, then you will find this space to increase. And suppose we say before column we add nothing, after column we say q quad. This space will go, and here you will have q quad. This way you can adjust the space between different columns in your table. With this, we complete our discussion on PGF plots table. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much.